Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to recap a 2005 thriller drama movie named Mellisa Pizzo. Let's begin at the beginning of the movie. We are shown a shy girl named Mellisa. Mellisa is a young girl, and she lives with her mother Daria and grandmother Elvira. Elvira had a bad habit of smoking cigarettes, and she remained sick for a long time. Mellisa does not talk much with her mother, but she is very close to her grandmother. Today Mellisa is very happy because today a boy named Daniele has invited Mellisa to his party. Daniele is the most popular and rich boy in the school, and Mellisa has had a crush on him for a long time. Mellisa attends a party at Daniele's house with a friend, Manuela, but she doesn't dare to talk to Daniela at such a party. A boy pushes Mellisa into the water, but Mellisa did not know how to swim, so she starts drowning. Seeing this, Daniele jumps into the water and brings Mellisa out of the water. Daniel then takes Mellisa to his backyard, from where the sea was visible. Daniele asks Mellisa about her family, so Mellisa tells that his father is an engineer and they are always outside the country. While talking about this, Daniele gets to know that Mellisa likes him. Daniele takes advantage of this, and he does make out over there with Mellisa. And after doing the makeout, he leaves her there alone. Mellisa feels very bad. Many months pass after that day, and in all these months, Daniele had never even called her apart from meeting Mellisa. But still, Mellisa was falling madly in love with Daniele. School gets open in few days here too. Mellisa tries to get Daniele's attention, but to no avail. Then Mellisa goes to a bar with her friend Manuela, where Daniele also came with his friends. Daniele recognizes seeing Mellisa and introduces him to his friends. Mellisa loves seeing this. After this, Daniele takes Mellisa to his house and starts to seduce him there. Then both of them get intimate there. Meanwhile, Mellisa tells Daniele that she loves him, but Daniele mocks Mellisa after hearing this and rejects his love and leaves him there. Now, it was the second time when Daniele insulted Mellisa. Now, Mellisa decides that she will not remain as an innocent girl. Rather, she will also become like Daniele and will hurt others for her own happiness. Here, Mellissa's parents decide that his grandmother should be put in a nursing home because the condition of his heart was deteriorating. Then Daria and Mellisa go to drop Elvira off at the nursing home. Mellisa wasn't happy about it at all because she was very close to her grandmother. Both leave him there and return home. Daria tries to talk to Mellisa, but Mellisa doesn't want to talk to her. From the next day onwards, Mellisa is determined to change herself. She goes to a cafe with Manuela and gestures to an unknown man sitting far away. She does this for a long time, and when that man comes to her to talk to Mellisa, so Mellisa gets up from there and goes out. Actually, by doing this, Mellisa wanted to show Manuela how much she has changed. A few days later, at Christmas, Elvira returns home. She understands, seeing Mellisa, that there are many problems going on in Melissa's life. She secretly tells Daria about it, but Daria says that it is nothing like that, and like this. A few more days pass, and one day Mellisa gets a call from Daniele. He tells her that he wants to give her a surprise, and he invites Mellisa to his house. Despite being so humiliated with Daniele, Mellisa goes to his house. There, Daniele starts seducing Mellisa and tells him to close his eyes. After this, a friend of Daniele comes into the room, and he also starts kissing Mellisa. Actually, both of them wanted to be intimate with Mellisa together. Then when Mellisa comes to know about it, then she starts leaving from there. But then, to show that she doesn't care about anything, she comes back and gets intimate with both of them. Mellisa also had a diary in which she used to write every incident that happened to her. When Manuela finds out about Melissa's antics, then she tries to convince Mellisa that she shouldn't do it all. But Mellisa doesn't listen to her one. The next day, Mellisa goes to a museum on a scooter, and there, a man comes and sits near Mellisa, and Mellisa is intimate with him too. One day, Melissa's diary is caught by one of her classmates, and she reads it out in front of the whole class, due to which all the dark secrets of Mellisa are known to everyone. Mellisa also wrote about her being intimate in this diary, and the whole class gets to know about it too. Then Mellisa angrily withdraws her diary, and she blames Manuela for this. Mellisa had written wrong things in the diary for Manuela, which Manuela feels bad about, and Mellisa breaks her friendship with him. Mellisa then goes on to show everyone that she has completely changed, starts wearing short clothes. The next day, Manuela comes to meet him, but Mellisa doesn't talk to him. There was also a boy named Marco in Melissa's class, and he used to like Mellisa, but he had not even been able to talk to Mellisa till date. Today he dares to go to Mellisa, but then Mellisa gets Daniele's call. After a while, Daniele's friend Arnaldo comes to visit Mellisa and tells him that today he is going to give surprise. Then he blindfolds her and takes her to a basement. We see in the basement that apart from Arnaldo, there are 4 other boys present there. And then when Mellisa sees them, then he understands everything, and then made out there with everyone. Now the next day, this word spreads in the whole school, and everyone gets to know what a girl Mellisa is. Then Mellisa also creates her account on a dating site. There she chats with many unknown boys. Mellisa finds such a man on this site, due to which Mellisa starts talking a lot. Then this man invites Mellisa to his hotel to get intimate, and Mellisa gets ready and leaves for that hotel. After some time, Daria comes home. So he gets a call from the nursing home, and he is told that grandmother's health is not well, and he should come quickly to see her. After hearing this, Daria goes to her room looking for Mellisa, but Mellisa was not there. Daria finds her diary in Melissa's room, and she takes him to the nursing home. There that diary starts falling, and Daria comes to know about all the secrets of her daughter. And knowing all this, Daria was very fond of. Meanwhile, a man comes and tells Daria that the grandmother is dead. And then knowing this, Daria starts crying a lot over there. On the other hand, Mellisa reaches the unknown man at his hotel, where some clothes were kept for him. After some time, that man also comes there. He gets very angry seeing this, that Mellisa is wearing a mix of all the dresses. After this man tells Mellisa, actually, it was the fantasy of the man he wanted to fulfill with Mellisa, that he beat her with a hunter. Then Mellisa does the same. But then the man starts hitting Mellisa very hard. This frightens Mellisa terribly, and somehow escapes from that hotel. Then she comes home, where his mother Daria was sitting in his bedroom. Then Daria tells Mellisa about grandmother's dead. Hearing this, Mellisa starts crying. Seeing his clothes, Daria understood that's where Mellisa is coming from. After some time, Daria asks Mellisa, by showing her diary, that whatever is written in it, is it true or just your imagination? Says Mellisa that yes, it is absolutely true. After hearing this, both of them start crying there. And Daria apologizes to Mellisa that he should have taken better care of Mellisa. And from today onwards, she can share everything with her mother. And some time passes, and Mellisa returns to her original form. Today was his last day of school, and she goes to Manuela's house before going to school. But there Mellisa befriends Manuela again. Then they both leave for school together. Here, Arnaldo and Daniele get into an argument at school because Arnaldo had found out that Daniele is getting intimate with his girlfriend. And in anger, he even slaps Daniele. Mellisa and Manuela were also passing by. Daniele tries to stop Mellisa after seeing her, but this time Mellisa doesn't listen to him, and Mellisa goes to check the result. And he finds out that Marco, a boy in his class, has failed. And he comes here too and tells Mellisa everything about his feeling. He tells her this too, that he is about to leave this school and join art school. He likes Mellisa, and some of Melissa's sketches are also made by him. He then shows Mellisa all the sketches he made in his notebook. Seeing whom Mellisa feels very good, he asked Mellisa to pose because wanted to make his last sketch before leaving. After the sketch is made, Mellisa hugs him, and then Marco also leaves from here. After this, Daniel comes to Mellisa and tells him that today, a wonderful party is going to be held in his house, and he invites her to this party. Mellisa initially refuses Daniel's, but later agrees to leave. Then, in the same evening, Mellisa goes to that party with Manuela. She sees him at the party that Danielle and her friends are intoxicated. Then after a while, Mellisa goes to the backyard and jumps into the sea. Everyone forbids her to do so, but still she jumps. After a while, she comes over the water and then it starts swimming. And in doing so, she looked quite happy. Now we are shown a scene after a long time. Here we see Mellisa with her mother, those who were going near the grave of the grandmother. Then both of them reach near the grave and keep flowers there. And then Dari hugs Mellisa, by which we come to know that there is a good bonding between these two now. And this movie ends here.